Hey YouTube, what's going on, y'all? I swear to you, this is the third fucking time I've tried to do this goddamn video and somebody keeps trying to call me because I'm doing it on my phone. But anyway, let me just cut to the chase, y'all. I'm just here to talk to y'all about my trip coming back to Florida from my destination where I was at. And it's just a typical, well, it wasn't a typical plane ride because I thought I was going to jump out the side of the goddamn plane. But anyway, there's some rules for me when I fly. There are some definite fucking rules when I fly. A, I don't do the middle seat. Guys, my shoulders are from here to here. Like, I have very broad shoulders, so with me sitting in the middle, it's like I have to sit like this, and that's not fun for me. Don't you hit my goddamn car now. Number two, I don't like to be talked to on a plane ride. Like, if it's a friend of mine or if I'm flying with somebody, if it's family, that's fine. But otherwise, let's keep that conversation high and by. You know, don't try to spark up conversation. We trying to, nope. I don't want to do all that. I don't want to do all that. You know, we seat partners, be done with it. Number three, I don't sleep with babies. I don't sleep with babies. I don't sit with babies. I do not sit with babies. I don't sit with kids. Well, kids are fine, but, you know, people that have arm babies or, you know, 1-year-olds, 2-year, I do not do that because they have a tendency to cry the entire time. That gets me to my story. So, y'all, I'm board the plane and everything like that, and it's a big, 757, 767, something like that, Boeing aircraft. And we're getting, you know, we're boarding on, and the flight attendant tells me that it's going to be a full flight. So I'm like, okay, well, you know, I have the aisle seat, so I'm going to be fine. You know, I can basically deal with somebody sitting with me, you know, as long as you ain't a big gargantuan person, you know, we good. So everybody's, you know, getting on and stuff like that, and, you know, I'm in seat 26, I think, C. That's the outside. Everybody's getting on, everybody's going in their seats, and I noticed that nobody has came to sit with me, and I'm getting all excited and shit like that, and I'm like, oh, well, good, nobody's gonna, you know, I'm not gonna have anybody sit with me. Okay, so they close the doors to the aircraft, and I noticed this gentleman get up in the front, and he comes back to sit with me. And I'm like, okay. You know, I guess he was a bigger guy, so he was sitting in the middle. I could see that. So I guess the flight attendant just said, well, you know, just go back and sit, you know, there, and you can have, you know, more room. No problem. The only problem I had with that was that this motherfucker looked suspicious like a bitch. Like, I'm telling you, he looked like he could have cut the head off a chicken and ate it. That kind of scared me a little bit. Now, granted, y'all, let me tell y'all something. I am a frequent flyer. I fly at least twice a month. I've flown twice a month since I lived here in Florida, and that's been 8 years. So I can basically get up there and, you know, and fly the damn plane myself. Because like I said, I fly a lot. I don't get scared in flying. Even with turbulence, even shit like that, it doesn't bother me. The people on the plane bother me. He was a black guy. I'm telling you, but this motherfucker looks suspicious. Like, whew. So that kind of made me a little nervous and shit. Like, you know, if this motherfucker, you know, try to do something, I'm gonna have to, you know, I ain't got no time to fight and shit like that. So he got in the seat. He sat down and, like, I don't know, he was just strange. Like, he kept his head down like this, and he looked like this, you know, because I kept an eye on this motherfucker. Like, bitch, if you do something, I swear to God, I'm gonna come across it and just knock the hell out of you. But he just kept like this and shit like this, and I'm like, oh Lord. So all of a sudden, they open back up the plane, the door to the plane, and two older people start to come back toward me, and they stop at my seat, and they're like, oh, we're supposed to be sitting here. Somebody, you know, is in the wrong seat. So the black guy knew that he needed to get up and go back to his seat. And no problem. Two older people, who I thought were husband and wife. I'll get to that in a minute. So they sit down, they go back, you know, the black guy goes back to his seat. I notice beside me, there is a husband and wife. Now it was a husband sitting, a wife sitting in the middle, husband sitting on the near the window, and there was another man sitting on the aisle. I noticed that the damn husband and wife looked like they were about 60 damn years old, but they had like an arm baby, like a 1-2-year-old, and I'm like, something about this ain't right. So, like I said, I don't like sitting with babies. Usually when they're next to me, it's okay. Not today. If I don't tell you this baby cried from the entire time we took off to the entire time we landed, y'all, if I'm lying, I'm flying. This little, I'm like, oh my goodness. So at one point, they finally got her calmed down, or whatever. It was a little girl. They finally got her calmed down. So the mom had brought some food on, and she was going to start eating. Y'all, I have never witnessed somebody massacre some food like this bitch ate this damn food. It was, I think it was either some Arby's or some damn Chick-fil-A. Y'all, that poor chicken, I felt so bad for that chicken sandwich. Honey, she had shit coming out the side of her mouth. She was dropping crumbs out. And I'm just kind of like, you know, looking at her like, oh my jeez. Like, I mean, smacking. I said, oh, hell no. Oh, then, y'all, I tell you what, this bitch decided to change this baby's diapers sitting in that seat. What she did was she let the tray tables down on both sides. She laid the head on where she was and the feet on the other end. And this baby had a shitty diaper. So you already got that food smell. Then you got the shitty diaper smell. Y'all, I thought I was gonna lose my shit. Anyway, so that's the story about them. Now, the people that was sitting next to me, like I said, I thought they were husband and wife. Turned out, they weren't. So they sat down or whatever, and they started talking, and they were coming from Amsterdam or whatever, and they had missed their last flight, so they had been put on this flight. And I hear the man, he calls a woman, he says, Mom. And I look over, I said, ooh, okay. If I don't tell y'all, between the baby crying and them trying to talk to me, y'all, I just don't know. That flight has literally scarred me for life. Like, I literally don't want to get on the plane anymore, because I'm like, if I got to deal with a shitty diaper smelling baby that's crying, and then some old folks next to me trying to talk and shit like that, I can't do it. But I do have a video I'm going to show you. I'm probably going to upload it before this video. I'm going to show you, like, the people that were sitting with me and the people that were sitting next to me, so you can actually see, like, what the fuck was going on. But other than that, I mean, the flight was good. It was on time and shit like that. No problems. But y'all, that was just some traumatic shit. Like, I could have dealt with everything else, but when she changed that damn baby's diapers, that's when the shit hit the fan. Literally. Oh, now you getting a little close, motherfucker. You better get your ass off the phone. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I will talk to you guys soon. Oh, and just let me say that my 2 videos before this about the Tammy and Keisha situation, some of y'all didn't like that damn video. Y'all, that was just my opinion. That's just how I felt about the whole situation. We had some, you know, some of you put some good commentary. Thank you. Some of you were respectful. I thank you. We can agree to disagree. I like that. So with this video, guys, make sure you just, you know, comment, rate, subscribe, whatever you want to do. And I just thank you for watching. Okay? So, I will talk to you guys soon. I love you all. Mwah. Bye.